I took a babysitting job to earn a little green. The easiest assignment that a human's ever seen. The parents left at 7 and they handed me the rules, instructing me to keep them far away from power tools. The toddlers looked like angels with their dimples and their smiles, but hiding deep inside them were a million wicked wiles. The minute that the parents drove their sedan out of sight, the little monster started up a giant pillow fight. Feathers flew across the room and filled the living space as Tommy threw a heavy block directly at my face. I ducked behind the sofa just to save my final tooth, realizing babysitting was a challenge to my youth. I yelled for them to settle down and sit upon the rug, but Lily just responded with a hyperactive shrug. I tried to feed them dinner to appease the roaring beasts, preparing mac and cheese to serve as culinary feasts. They grabbed the sticky noodles and they launched them at the wall until the kitchen looked just like a modern art display hall. I marched them to the bathroom just to wash away the cheese, but Tommy turned the faucet up and caused a giant breeze. The bubble bath erupted like a volcanic active peak and flooded through the hallway in a terrifying streak. The toddler started sliding down the slick and soapy floor, right past the crying sitter and right out the kitchen door. They grabbed a box of markers that were permanent and bright and painted up the family dog until he was a sight. The golden retriever was a shade of neon green, the strangest looking creature that the town had ever seen. I chased them up the staircase as the clock was striking 9, determined to enforce the rules and keep the kids in line. They jumped upon the mattress like a pair of kangaroos, while I was losing sanity and shaking in my shoes. I tried to read a story about a sleepy little bear, but Tommy pulled my ponytail and tangled up my hair. Then Lily found some glitter that was hidden in a drawer and dumped a pound of sparkle dust across the bedroom floor. It coated every surface in a blinding shiny sheet and stuck to every square inch of my sweaty aching feet. I finally convinced them both to close their heavy eyes by promising the morning treat beneath the sunny skies. They drifted off to dreamland and the house was finally still while I collapsed upon the couch, completely void of will. The parents walked inside the door at midnight on the dot and stared in utter horror at the wreckage they had got. The green retriever barked a greeting from his messy bed. Sparkles drifted softly down upon the father's head. The mother saw the kitchen walls and let out quite a groan and told me that she'd rather leave her children home alone. They handed me my money, but their faces were so grim. My future babysitting career was looking rather slim. I learned that tiny children have a secret hidden strength, and managing their chaos takes a very special length. You cannot let them out of sight for even half a shake, because a single second leads to one colossal mistake. Next time I will prepare myself with better defensive gear, or find a different weekend job to finish out the year.